Okay, and I'm sorry about the little technical difficulties. Again, just trying this out right now. This is our new podcast. We in trying to get all this together. So, as I was saying about the 49ers, I really think that they will be a scary team. Being objective, as a fan, of course, Super Bowl. I want them to get that their six. But realistically, I have to look at everything all together because they're getting everything together. And I honestly feel Jimmy G is going to take that step to show that he is one of the best 49er quarterbacks out there. Injuries are not going to stop him this year. He's going to play a full 16 game season. Not probably won't take every step. So he'll probably take snaps, but because again, the guy capable of backup with Nick Mullins, even though that they like C.J. Beathard as well. But Nick Mullins is better decision wise, better quarterback. Now, I thought long and hard about a couple of things. We could just shy away from sports talk for a moment. And I wanted to talk about one thing that I can't stand in the movies. This is a little thing that me and Aaron we talk about. We throw in a little movie scenario, and I want to talk about how I'm not a big fan of the way how movie villains are. Movie villains now are punks. When I was growing up, movie villains made the movie. Of course, you loved your heroes. Everybody loved the heroes. But you loved the villain that just went around. He just wanted to just do something just to do it. The last good movie villain out there that I can honestly think of was old boy from a good day to live free, die hard, a good day to die hard, number 4. As much as I hated that movie, and Lord knows I hate it, he sat there and shut down the city, he shut down Washington D.C. just to prove a point. And he was an ass about it. He didn't give a fuck. He was an ass about it. That's a villain that I like. Not all this. I've got to destroy the human nature to save us from ourselves. We are this people, so we have to destroy the world, and I have to do this. No, or why I hate Vader now. I can't stand Vader because when I grew up on Darth Vader and I watched him on Star Wars. I saw him in Empire Strikes Back. Get the job done. If not, I'll get somebody else. And if I have to get somebody else, you're not making it out of this. Vader was not playing around. It was do as the fuck I say. Now you have these guys who are like, oh, I do this for love. I did this because of Padme and all this. Oh, I love. No, F all that. Movie villains now to me are just too much of you're trying too hard not to. You're trying too hard not to show the bad people in this world. They're bad, but they have good intentions. No! Bad guys have bad intentions. That's why they're called bad guys. Bad guys go around doing evil stuff because they want to. They want to be rich, like Hans Gruber. Hey, he sat there and blew up a fucking building just so he can get paid. Everybody's sitting there. John McClane was like, you did all this just for money? Dog, shit. They're bad guys. You can go down the list of a whole bunch of 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s bad guys up to the mid-2000s, and they were all bad. This is what these guys did. They were about, I'm going to sit here I'm going to destroy this. This person did that. I'm going to kill it. Remember the movie Cobra? The movie with Sylvester Stallone? And the Night Stalker, I gotta remember the movie is because I'm going right now in my head right now because I was just thinking about this about movie villains. But they went around killing people, just two. And when they needed that one victim killed, that one witness killed, what they do? They sent in the army to make sure she was dead. Yeah, they had to contend with Marion Cobretti, but hell, they sent in the army. Look at Commando. Yeah, and everybody's gonna say, well, this wouldn't have happened this way, and the way how we shot everybody and killed everybody. I don't care. Because movies to me takes me to a place that you know what, I'm never gonna go. I like to see the one-man army go up against a group of bad guys. But where I'm getting at with Commando, hey, we want this guy assassinated, and you're the only one who can get close to him. Either you do it, or we're killing your daughter. Bad guys, bad intentions, evil intentions. We don't give two shits about what's going on. We're not doing this for everybody else. We're not doing this so we can say we're killing 2,000 people here so 5 billion people can live. No. We're doing this for my intentions and my group's intentions. Case closed. That's why I like bad. That's why when I think of a bad guy, a movie villain, I like it. So I wasn't a big fan of Thanos. I did in the Marvel movies. I hated Endgame because to me Thanos was just just a bad guy, just to be what we need a bad guy. We just need a bad guy out there to make the villains look good. You know something? The villains make the bad guys good, not the bad guy makes the good guys good. The bad guy in the movie can really set the tone. The only reason why people love love Avengers, in my opinion, is because it's because it's a Disney movie and the movies have been doing so far. So anything they put out there, oh, it's a good movie. But when you sit down, and you look at it, you're like, really? So the only reason why they found out about Thanos found out all this was because of, again, flying off the tip of my head, Nebula somehow had a robotic connection to herself and the present tense, and so then they found out everything. So that's how they found out everything. Wow. So again, we need a connection. We need a bad guy. Nothing was really on the line. Everybody say, well, we need to bring back everybody. So yeah, that was on the line. Actually, it wasn't on the line. That was never there. They weren't there. We just wanted to bring everybody back together. There was nothing on the line. No nuts were on the line. You didn't put your balls out there. Best friend Jabri. Rest your soul, Jib. I remember when me and him were talking about Star Trek Nemesis. And when we were talking about it, he was like, I would have liked the movie a lot better if this was the last generation movie and everything was on the line. They didn't put everything on the line. You didn't fight, the scimitar didn't make it to Earth, didn't go through the fleet, the Federation fleet, didn't make it to Earth, then kill half the population. If they would have done something like that, you have to put something on the line to make it worthwhile, where you can feel like it's on the edge of your seat. And when he brought it that way, and I'm looking at it like, that makes sense. You don't want to see innocents die. But when you're going up against bad guys with bad intentions, and you see good guys, they're trying to save it, hey, you've got to give a little to take a little to make it, like edge of your seat. I started watching Deep Space Nine because of my older brother. My older brother's a big Trekkie fan. And when I was watching the Dominion, going through and watching the Dominion War, They were going through. There were scenarios where it's like, damn, the Federation's getting. I mean, they're getting their asses kicked up and down. But there were parts where you see the evil of the Dominion, where the Kardashians. No, we're not talking about the Kim Kardashians and the Jenners. We're talking about the alien group in the Star Trek universe, the Kardashians. They were part of the Dominion, but when they realized shit wasn't going their way, they decided to break off. What happened? What did Dominion do? Oh, you guys want to leave us? Fuck it. Kill everybody. And over 5 million Kardashians were killed. The movie, when the series was ending, you see Cisco, Admiral Ross, and Chancellor Martok. They're walking over Kardashian bodies. And, they're like, they're going to make a toast because we won. But Cisco's like, I'm not drinking over these dead bodies. You saw it was on the line. You see the bodies. Again, I'm not wishing I want to see dead bodies, but I want to see that this is what they had to do to make it to win. And you see the bad guys' evil intentions. So yes, that's what I like when it comes to about movie villains. Evil people with evil intentions. They have intentions. Intentions are not meant to be good. They're just fucked up. That's all it is. I want a movie where it's like there is no good. There is no good. There is no bad. There is no good in me. Don't try to save me. Don't put your cape on. Don't try to make it seem like everything is just so fun and dandy. No, it ain't happening. This is it. Only way you take me is you're going to take me in jail, put me in a hole so far underneath, or kill me if you're coming after me. I like a bad guy who can be able to show that. And it's not just that in just sci-fi movies, but you have to look at other movies where they depict the bad guy. I know a lot of people aren't a big fan of Too Fast, Too Furious. But look at Carter of Rome. Carter of Rome was a badass bad guy. Badass bad guy. Didn't yell all that much, but you knew what he was capable of doing. He was capable of ending your life at the at the drop of a dime. That's why I wish that they would bring him back. But they're never going to because they don't want him. They don't want Carter of Rome to outshine Cypher. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't. Carter of Rome would be the excellent foil. He gets out of jail. He's after Roman. He's after Brian. He kills Bilkins. He's going after Markham. He's going after Fuentes. He's like, fuck y'all. I mean, Carter Verone. I like Carter Verone. And I wish he could come. He would be in the new movies. But he ain't because, again, they're not going to. They're trying to be this big, this big type of movie where a bunch of street racers now are taking on, terrorist groups and everything like that. Sometimes, hey, it's good popcorn and, I'll probably be the main one watching a new one. But I wish Carter Braun was in there. But you want your villains to not be punks. I don't want good intentions while you're being a jerk face. So, this is just a little sample of the anger management podcast for now. Again, what we want to do, we just want to be able to talk sports, do some what-if scenarios. If need be, talk movies, music, other socially conscious things. But I do want to let it be known that this is a 2-man crew. This is between me and with me and Aaron, Mr. Aaron. And we hope that we can be able to branch off and do more with anger management. I want to be able to have a round table discussion where there's a whole bunch of us sitting around a table and we can be able to sit and talk sports or talk movies, talk situations. We can be able to talk life and love, and everything. I do want to also be able to do one where we do talk movies. I do have some situations, little channels or little ideas in my head, and I hope that you all can be able to watch us, and be able to. I'm not going to beg, hey, like it, hey, if you love it, hey, like it, get it out there, share it if you have to, if you want to. We do appreciate that. But this is the first one of anger management. I do look forward to this being more. Peace out there. Peace out to you. We want to say thoughts and love to everybody out there in Odessa. I know that this is a crazy world out there, but we do let you know that that our thoughts and love are with you, and hope that for the best as well. And be safe out there. Okay. Thank you again. Thank you again for watching us here at Anger Management.